All right, everyone, this is a breaking story. This just came out 8 minutes ago. It's the 31st day of July, 2014. Now, as you know, I am from the state of Michigan. This is a breaking story. Let me give you a quick update on Homeland Security and FEMA Urban Search and Rescue Task Force. They were back again today, day number 3, and I have uncovered, but they are in Mount Holly Ski Resort. This is where all of the vehicles now, at this kind of, I guess, like their home base, they have one very large vehicle with an antenna, and I'm sure that is their command and control center. What is it with the state of Michigan? Now, in Armada, Michigan, FBI, Armada police block roads to check every single vehicle going in and out of the village of Armada. I'm going to play this video in one moment. Talk about illegal checkpoints. Let me present this to all of you and get your opinion. Armada, Michigan, WXYZ. The FBI and Armada police are stopping every vehicle attempting to enter or leave the village of Armada. Agents and officers are marking an X on the hands of everyone they have spoken to. They are, whether you like it or not, if you try to enter that checkpoint, if you try to enter the city at all, FBI agents are placing a mark on your hand. I wonder if it's your right hand, an X. You can see a long line of cars and squad cars blocking the road in a checkpoint of sorts. The move comes as family and friends gather to mourn the loss of 14-year-old April Millsap at her visitation. The teen was found murdered in a wooded area on July 24th. What's going on right now in Flint? Police are everywhere blocking off the roads. I got a tip from a viewer, but there has been a shooting in a Flint neighborhood, and that's right around the corner from me. Let's go to this breaking story. I'm very concerned that whether you like it or not, they are stopping each and every vehicle and taking your identification. You have to give them your name, address, and your identification. Then they mark you. They mark your hand with an X. Let's have a listen.
7 Action News reporter Jonathan Carlson. Jonathan, bring us up to date.
Yeah, pardon us, it's raining pretty hard out here right now. The rain just started, but we've got something going on here in Armada that we haven't seen before. We have FBI agents and local police that are stopping everyone coming in or out of the town right now, out of this village. They're questioning everybody coming in and out about the investigation, and they're also putting X's on everybody's hand so they can keep track of who they've talked to, who's come in and out of the town over the last hour or so. We don't know if this is routine or if this is the result of some sort of tip that they got, but this is something that we haven't seen in this investigation yet. Everybody coming in and out of the town. Just a short time ago, we saw the local police and FBI essentially rushing out into the street and starting to stop everyone to try to get their information before they come into Armada here. Obviously, tensions are high as the search for April Millsap's killer continues. As we get more information, we will, of course, bring it to you. As you can see here live, a lot of people backed up, waiting to get checked by the police or the FBI before they can enter the village of Armada. Back to you.
Jonathan, I hope that you can hear me despite the rain falling there, but I have a question. It seems that maybe there has been a suspect that is contained, that they're trying to either keep from leaving a particular area. Can you tell me if that's the word tonight, and who's actually stopping these vehicles? Are they police, or the FBI, are they state police?
Well, again, it's local police and the FBI that are doing this. They're not telling us why they're doing it. We did see a short time ago a helicopter that looked like a police helicopter circling around the trail where April's body was found. We did make some calls to police. They would not tell us if that was their helicopter or not. But again, as you can see live right now, we have FBI agents right there and local police that are stopping everybody leaving the town and everybody coming in. And again, putting the strange X on all of their hands so they know exactly who's been checked before they come in or out of the village. Again, as we get more information, we'll bring it to you. Back to you guys.
Jonathan, before we let you go, remind us too also, yesterday there were 2 arrests, but they were not charged with anything related to this. It was drug charges, but they appeared to be at that house, raiding that house in connection with her murder, correct?
Yeah, those two people we understand are still in custody. They're supposed to be arraigned tomorrow, but there has been no arrest as far as we know in relation to the murder of April Millsap. But again, this is the latest development. Again, that's Romeo Police. We've got Armada Police and the FBI right there. This is the first time we've seen this kind of activity going on here to such an extent where they are just making sure they know exactly who is coming in this village and who is going out of it, guys.
Yeah, it looks like that cop car just pulled in front of the line of
From
traffic.
this minivan right here. Well, you gotta think that maybe they have somebody cornered, or they're trying to obviously maybe get to that person that they're looking for. I've never seen anything quite like this before, and you wonder if they're just looking at driver's licenses or what. We'll continue to follow this story from Armada tonight related to the investigation into the killer of April Millsap as we continue to follow that story here on 7 Action News and our website.
All right, that is the latest. This is breaking happening right now. It's making me a little bit uneasy because I live in the state of Michigan, marking everyone's hand with this strange X on their hand. My channel is Hyungs, Hyungs. Subscribe to my channel. Leave me comments. What do you think?